If you're over 75, there's a good chance someone has told you, just walk more. Doctors, family members, even commercials on TV. But what if I told you that for many people your age, walking isn't the most effective exercise anymore, and there's something gentler, safer, and more powerful you can do right at home? Something surgeons quietly recommend to their own older patients. Something that protects your joints, strengthens your legs, improves balance, and helps you stay independent longer without long walks, pain, or fear of falling. Stay with me, because this might completely change how you think about staying active after 75. As we get older, especially past 75, exercise isn't about pushing harder or doing more. It's about choosing the right movement that works with your body, not against it. Many seniors in the U.S. stop exercising not because they're lazy, but because walking starts to feel unsafe. Knees ache, hips feel stiff, balance isn't what it used to be, and one bad fall can change everything. Surgeons who work with older adults see this every day. They've learned that the goal isn't endurance anymore, it's strength, stability, and confidence. Today, I'm going to share one simple exercise that surgeons often say is more important than walking after 75. I'll explain why it works, how it protects your independence, and how you can safely do it at home, even if you haven't exercised in years. And don't worry, this isn't extreme. It's gentle, practical, and designed for real people living real lives. Why walking stops being enough after 75. Let's start with something most people don't realize. Walking is a wonderful exercise for younger adults and healthy seniors. But after 75, the body changes in ways walking alone can't fully address. Muscle loss speeds up, especially in the thighs, hips, and core. Balance reactions slow down. Joint cartilage thins, and bones become more fragile. Surgeons often say this: falls don't happen because people can't walk far. They happen because people can't catch themselves. Walking mostly moves you forward in a straight line, but life doesn't work that way. You step off a curb, you turn suddenly, you reach for something overhead, you stand up from a low chair. That's where many falls begin. Walking doesn't train the muscles you need most for those moments, especially the muscles that help you stand up, sit down, and stabilize your body. That's why surgeons focus less on distance walked and more on how well someone can rise from a chair. The exercise surgeons prioritize: the chair stand. Here's the exercise surgeons quietly love for people over 75: the chair stand. It sounds simple, and that's exactly why it works. Standing up from a chair uses nearly every muscle that keeps you independent: your thighs, your hips, your core, even your balance system. Surgeons use this movement as a real-world test. If someone can stand up easily without using their hands, they're far less likely to fall. If standing up becomes hard, it's a warning sign, not of aging, but of weakening strength. The chair stand is something you already do every day. The difference is doing it intentionally and safely, so it rebuilds strength instead of draining it. And the beautiful part, you don't need equipment, you don't need a gym, you don't even need shoes, just a sturdy chair. Why this exercise is better than walking. Now here's something that surprises many seniors. Surgeons often say that being able to stand up well is a stronger predictor of long-term independence than how much you walk. Why? Because standing up trains leg strength, hip stability, core control, balance reflexes, all at once. Walking mainly trains endurance. Chair stands trains survival strength. Think about your daily life. You stand up from bed, you stand up from the toilet, you stand up from the couch, you stand up from the car. If that movement weakens, everything becomes harder. One woman in her late 70s once said, "I didn't stop walking because I got tired. I stopped because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get back up." Chair stands rebuild that confidence. how to do it safely at home. Let's talk about how to do this safely. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart. Scoot forward slightly so you're not leaning back. Now, lean forward gently, nose over toes. Press through your heels. Stand up slowly. Pause for a second at the top. Then, slowly sit back down, controlled, not dropping. That's 1 repetition. If you need to use your hands at first, that's okay. Surgeons would rather you use support than strain or lose balance. Start with 5 repetitions once a day. Not 20, not until you're exhausted, just enough to remind your muscles what they're capable of. Over time, many people find they need their hands less and less. That's progress. Why slow is better than fast. Here's another thing surgeons emphasize. Slow movement builds more strength and protects joints. When you stand up slowly, your muscles work longer. Your joints stay aligned. Your balance system stays calm. Rushing increases risk. Slow builds confidence. One retired gentleman in Florida said he used to rush everything. After a fall, he learned to slow down. He said, "I realized speed wasn't strength, control was." Chair stands done slowly teach control, and control is what keeps you on your feet. Main content, Part 6. How this improves walking without walking. Here's the interesting part. Many people find their walking improves without walking more. Why? Because stronger legs make every step feel easier. Better balance reduces fear. A stronger core improves posture. Walking stops feeling like a risk and starts feeling natural again. Some seniors even say stairs become less intimidating. That's the power of strengthening the right movement. Main content, Part 7. Pairing this with simple daily habits. Now let's talk briefly about nutrition, because muscles need fuel. After 75, the body needs a little more protein, not less. Simple foods like eggs, yogurt, beans, fish, and chicken help muscles rebuild. Hydration matters too. Even mild dehydration can affect balance. And rest is part of strength. Your body rebuilds when you sit, sleep, and recover. This isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. Let's take a moment to pull this together. After 75, exercise isn't about miles walked. It's about staying strong enough to live life on your terms. The chair stand may look simple, but it strengthens your legs, protects your balance, supports independence, and reduces fall risk. Surgeons trust it because it mirrors real life. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to start big. Just start gently. 1 chair, 1 slow movement, 1 step toward confidence. Your body is more capable than you've been told. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. We share calm, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, steady, and confident at any age. You can also like or share this video with someone you care about, especially someone who wants to stay independent a little longer. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.